Hello, friends. In this episode, I would like to talk about money and investments. To begin with, I would like to share with you certain aspects Sri Narendra Modi ji has advocated a few days ago. He said certain things like don't go for purchasing the gold. He says to encourage work from home and minimize the usage of petrol and diesel and gas, and he advised limit the for foreign travel, and he advised to emphasize Swadeshi movement and local goods. So, like this, he has come out with certain things. In fact, a week ago, the election results were declared. BJP has won in Assam and West Bengal, and Congress has won in Kerala, and the alliance has won uh, some of the elections. Some parties have won the elections. So there are some challenges, and after the declaring the elections, Modi ji has come out with some drastic measures. So these are all the steps in the right direction. Apart from this, there is a devaluation of rupee, and I think the dollar will reach more than 100 rupees very soon, and it may touch much longer also. So, like that, we expect lots of challenges. But despite all the challenges, overall, the India's growth story is very intact. But again, there are some threats and opportunities when we talk about India. India's growth story is intact, and we have young population, and consumption is very high, and average life of these young people are around 28 years old. That's one advantage, and the GDP is very strong, and there is fluctuation in the numbers. It was India was the fastest growing economy, some fifth, then again it came to sixth. So some changes are happening. So we are not still clear about the numbers. These are all because of the geopolitical tensions, and because of the Iran war. The Modi ji has taken some drastic steps. But the point is very clear that it's time for us to pull up our socks, and we have to shed our flap, and we have to make our economy very agile and brisk, so that we can grow very fast. When we look at China is doing much better than India. So we have to catch up with China and US. They are doing good, but India is still lagging behind. And another problem with India is that we don't emphasize too much on innovation and research and development. When you look at USA, they invest a lot of money in research and development. So every country has got strengths and weaknesses. So when we look at overall, the India's growth story is very intact. So keeping these points aside, I would like to talk about uh, money and investments. So you can invest into Modi ji told not to invest in gold, but the gold is fluctuating. And there is Indians have fascination for gold, and especially densely countries like China and India, they consume gold, and they want to buy gold. So although we don't, Modi ji implores not to buy gold, but still Indians have fascination for gold. We can't help it. I think some duties are going to be levied. So now currently when you want to buy gold jewelry, so it is around 30% will be for making charges. This is one thing for ornaments. Whereas if you invest into gold coins, 3% GST will be there. Then again 5% making charges for gold coins. There are some sovereign bonds. Then again ETF gold, ETF silver. So overall ETF gold and silver are better, because physical coins and jewelry are at risk, and we have to keep in locker, and so lots of challenges are there. So best way is to emphasize on ETF gold and silver. When we look at gold and silver, gold is the safe haven, and silver fluctuates very much. It's very volatile, and silver is used in electrical vehicles and chips, and there is a demand for chips and electrical vehicles and various other areas. So, and apart from this, there is a lot of volatility. If you are a very smart investor, you can leverage volatility and make money from silver. So this is about silver and gold. So you can invest into mutual funds. You can invest into ETF. The research shows that you can, if you invest into mutual funds, you can be very safe. Then again, if you can invest into SIP, you can average the cost. But again, if you invest into lump sum, you are likely to get more returns than what you get from SIPs. Then again, you have to invest lump sum in a staggered manner, so that you can get better returns than what you get from lump sum. So these are all my observations and my perspectives. And you can invest into small cap, mid cap, and large cap. Large cap usually gives 12%, and mid cap and small cap. Small cap is very volatile, and if you can, if you are smart and brilliant, so you can get more money from small caps. But they are very volatile, and they are less liquid. So everything comes with a cost. It all depends on your risk appetite. So these are all the observations and perspectives about gold and India and growth story. And let me share with you my challenge that I had a stroke 5 years back, and I am gradually recovering. Thank you for empathizing with me. I request you to consider subscribing and sharing with your networks. With gratitude.